So here's the hip flow that I incorporate into my training a lot of times. So as opposed to just static stretching, I do like to keep it moving with some flows. This hip flow is great either before deadlifting and squatting sessions because it loosens up your quads and hips, or it's also great on days that you're sore or at the end of a session to just make sure you're not going to tighten up. So what's important on this hip flow is to keep moving, and you start out just hitting a couple of these movements with the range of motion that you have, and then as that movement that you're doing starts to feel a little bit better and you're gaining that range of motion, go ahead and move on to adding the next movement. So it starts with a 90-90 hip, right and left, into a lunge, and then moving to a squat, down into a pigeon stretch. You can continue to add anything you like, but that's what this hip flow is. So you have to watch it several times usually to kind of get it down and be coordinated on what's next, as with any flow. But I do recommend trying it out, and this is the hip flow that I incorporate so many times into my training. So once again, that's a 90-90 hip flow is what we start off with, into a couch stretch, into a lunge, then a squat, then down into a pigeon, and back all the way through to the other side.